Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. The leaks are going crazy as Team of the Season is only 2 days away now. We've got leaks for the League 1 Team of the Season cards that are coming out this Friday. We have leaks about the paid season pass that is coming tomorrow. And one of the biggest leaks we have right now is the SBC content. We have 2 big player names coming as SBCs, including one huge player getting his first Team of the Season card. We even have rumors. Yes, guys, I'm about to say the magic word. We have rumors of exchanges coming, but I'm very skeptical about those rumors because there's nothing concrete about them yet. We're going to talk about that today. And of course, the market that continues to crash. Player prices dropping even further yesterday. Is it going to continue today as expected? We'll take a look at it. Guys, if you're excited for Team of the Season with it being so close, drop a thumbs up on the video and subscribe if you are new. Now, let's get into yesterday's content on Tuesday, where it was a pretty quiet day. TOTS warm up again stays pretty cold, but they did a nice thing yesterday in the upgrade pack SBC section where they gave us yet again another pack to craft during this Team of the Season warm-up. The 83 times 14, which is an 84 rated squad and a Team of the Week. What's crazy is you can now turn in 7 informs per day, 4 83 times 10s, and 3 of the 83 times 14s. That is 7 informs that you need each and every day to make use of all these packs that you can potentially get for Team of the Season. Now, Team of the Week cards, as expected, did go up. They're right around 18,000 coins right now. Cheapest cards on the market are getting bought there. That's where they're selling at 18,000 coins. So they are up a little bit, right? They were 16K. They rose to 18K. One thing I do have to mention about Team of the Weeks right now is, as a lot of us are invested, the one thing that's going to bring a little bit of supply to them today, we just scrolled past the SBC just a second ago, is the every Wednesday refreshing SBC right here, the 81 tradable Team of the Week. I know it says it goes away today. I would imagine that this is going to refresh today. This is going to be the way the EA try to bring some tradable supply to Team of the Weeks. So Team of the Weeks could stay around 18,000 coins today. I could maybe see them dropping 1 to 2K. If you're invested in Team of the Weeks, though, again, we are holding the line. This is not a time where we think about selling our Team of the Weeks. This is where we hold the line. We are continuing to wait for that big rise as we get into Team of the Season, because right now, think about it, people aren't even opening a lot of their packs, and once there's big SBCs that are out, like the couple that are leaked today, and people are opening all their saved up packs, then Team of the Weeks are going to be even in further demand. Now, I will mention one thing. If you need Team of the Weeks right now, and you want to be the most cost efficient as possible, there is a 50K second half Team of the Week provisions pack that is in the store. It's 50K, which means if you divide by 3, it's like 16.6K per Team of the Week card, and that is cheaper than the market. So that's one way you could get Team of the Weeks, but the best way to get Team of the Weeks right now in this game is just open a couple of your 83 times 10s and maybe one of your 83 times 14s and just do the 84 plus Team of the Week upgrade. I am doing this 7 times per day because right now I don't want to turn any of the Team of the Week players in my club into the SBC. And I'm still opening a lot of the TOTS crafting upgrades, which is giving me plenty of 83s that you need for this. So I'm just rinsing all the low rated that I'm getting from TOTS craftings and player picks into that. And I don't even have to worry about how many team leaks I have in the club because this one gives me what I need every single time. So I would definitely make sure to focus in on that. Now, the other SBC that we had yesterday that's brand new is the 82 2 of 5 player pick. I'm skipping this. I mean, sure, it would be fun, but I just can't save up player picks right now. And I really don't want to open up this player pick for what's in packs currently. So this one for me is a pass. I'm literally going to be skipping it. I do have plenty of 83s, but I'd rather put those 83s into the 84 plus Team of the Week upgrade and set my club up well for Team of the Season and beyond. Now, that was all the SBC content that we had yesterday. There's a little bit to mention in objectives where we had the rush points refresh. They didn't change any of the packs in here, which is a little bit disappointing, but it is what it is. And also, last day, as we had mentioned yesterday, was the final day, if you were keeping up to date, for the daily login upgrade. So now we have our 86 times 3 and our 84 times 4. Those packs, I'm going to claim those and get those ready for Team of the Season this Friday. So that was kind of nice. Guys, no Evo yesterday. I was very surprised to see that we did not have an evolution. Now, I do believe we have one expiring today. Yeah, the first Gladiator Evo is going to be expiring today. That's the one that gives the shooting and defending boost along with intercept and low-driven playstyle. So I'm talking to myself here and maybe some of you guys as well. I'm like, I got to get somebody into that Evo because those are pretty nice. But that was all the content that we had yesterday, man. I was really shocked that we did not get an evolution. Hopefully we see. There are 2 leaked Evos that are out right now. We've got a right back Evo that gives 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. It cannot be a center back. It gives long ball and intercept plus. This is a not super new leak, but it is kind of an updated one with how much information that we've got. This is the same leak, I believe, that we looked at a couple of days ago that was related to, we looked at it yesterday. Yeah, related to the right backs, right? I think My Con is one of the cards that went up on the market. Like this Jan Koto is another one yesterday that went from 180K up to 280,000 coins. So that's an Evo that we could potentially be getting today. And then we still have the Striker Evo that gives first touch and low driven that is out there as a leak at the moment. So we'll talk maybe a little bit about that again at the end of the video, but let's talk about the market because we talked about it a lot yesterday. And what kind of happened was what was expected to happen. Player prices continued to drop. You could have made some quick flips like we did yesterday, but I didn't do a whole lot. Like I didn't do too many risky flips just because a lot of the market is still dropping. I bought a Yapstam for 800K, sold him for 890. We bought a Dalglish and we made about 40,000 coins on him. We made almost break even on this Sophia Wilson. She didn't really move that great. And I did buy some cards just a little bit ago because I'm trying to make some coins as well. I bought a Rodrigo. I bought a Fermin. I bought a Charlton as well just because he dropped a ton. But what I'm kind of looking at with a few of these cards is some of these fantasies are still alive because we have Copa del Rey final this weekend. We have league games where the champion or the title could be decided. I mean, think about Spurs versus Liverpool. That Darwin Nunez could be headed towards an upgrade. Now, once again, Kvaratskhelia and Matuidi have not got their upgrades yet, but that's just kind of something to keep in mind is that these cards, especially for the ones that I mentioned, some of them have games this weekend which could kind of secure them future upgrades, and you know that could impact their prices, which is why I'm looking at buying a few of them at the moment. But again, for the rest of the market, this is the story of it right now. Look at 94 Gareth Bale. Started the day yesterday at 3.2 million. He's 2.5. That's a huge drop off there. On a lower budget, Salma Paralluelo, very overpowered FUT birthday card. She's very good in game. If you did her Team of the Year SBC, which I didn't, but I heard so many people say that she was amazing as this card. This FUT birthday version went from 350 to I think she was actually about 250, and now she is going back up. Yeah, just about 260, 270. So she's a bit on the rise there, but that's down crazy. And Rio Ferdinand from 700,000 coins down to 550. So that's mostly how the market is headed. Just remember that if you're buying anything during this crash, long term, Team of the Season definitely impacts the market even further. And a card like this Sophia Wilson or this Maldini is definitely going to be lower in price in 1 to 2 to 3 weeks from now. But short term, maybe heading into this weekend, Team of the Season just starts. People are going to open their packs, or some of them have some coins ready to go because of the rewards that are there. That's one thing we have to mention, actually, is we have not done that yet. As a part of yesterday's content, the FUT Champs rewards were upgraded, right? Because we are now into the next week of FUT Champs rewards. And guys, some of these look really good. Of course, we got the red picks that are coming back. We've got the guaranteed tradable and untradeable TOTS packs, which include the men and the women's league for the higher ranks only. Same thing with the player picks. Men's and women's league only for the higher ranks. I think it's rank 5 and above. Rank 5 and above gives you League 1 or D1 or Chema player picks, but you have the Eredivisie added in your player picks if you get rank 6 or below, but you still get the guaranteed TOTS player pack. So good to have Team of the Season cards in rewards once again. Those should be red picks, hopefully, and not the actual color of Team of the Season card. We'll see. We'll see. We hope it's red. We loved having those red picks in previous years, like last year. Actually, it was last year, the first year. Either last year or 2 years ago was the first time that we had that. But we'll have to see. But that in total is going to bring still a lot of demand for player cards on the market. So short-term flips should be pretty good this weekend. But we just have to be careful to try to time the low point as there's so much panic still going on. Now let's talk about the leaks, guys. That is what we have to discuss most in today's video, because yesterday was a huge day of leaks as expected, but I think we heard and found out more than I really expected us to. Firstly, we have got names for the players coming into packs for the first League of Team of the Season this Friday, and it's very PSG heavy as we expected. All of the PSG cards in Team of the Season are right here. We've got Dembele, we've got Barcola, Vitinha, Joao Neves, Pacho, Marquinhos, and Nuno Mendes. We've got a very good midfield, a very good attack, and 3 very good defenders as well. Now, I will say, these are not official stat cards. These are just the players that are in the team, but these are all the PSG cards. Honestly, I could have expected to see a few more, and maybe there will be, maybe a couple more on the bench or something like that, but most of these I would assume are in the starting 11 of the team, which means hopefully, based on the predictions of these playstyle pluses here, I would expect at least a handful of them, 3 to 4 or 5, to have 4 playstyle pluses. That's kind of our assumption heading into this team this season. That's where we're probably going to learn how many 4 playstyle pluses we're going to be getting from each league of TOTS. So that's one thing to watch out for with these leaks, is watch out for the official stats. This is more so just for the player names. I think they picked some good players here, a good mix of the attack, the midfield, and the defense. Like, I'm really interested in this Pacho and Marquinhos combination for the PSG links. No Hakimi, he does not get in. I think some people are a little bit bummed by that, but there are some legal reasons there, which probably is the reason why he's not getting in. And we do have a other keeper that has been leaked for Ligue 1 TOTS as well, a non-PSG player. We have Rulli. So we're not getting Donnarumma, which is actually really interesting. I think PSG links and meta League 1 cards that are already existing in this game, especially if one of them is not getting a team of the season card, like, you know, Vitinha, João Neves have had very popular cards. Maybe there's some other PSG players on the market that you would want to keep an eye on in the next basically couple of days before this League 1 team of the season comes out, because it's not just the players in packs that have hype. It is also the SBC. We'll get to that in a second. Also have another Eredivisie player leak. Sem Stein is getting a card. He's had a couple of informs, I think, already this year, so that's an interesting one then for the Eredivisie. Watch out for more leaks, especially for the players getting in the team, because I do believe it sounds like the leakers have more info about the players getting in, so watch out for that in official stats when it comes to these cards. Now, this is the biggest leak of yesterday, in my opinion. This is huge, guys. The League 1 TOTS SBC player is probably the biggest name that it could have, the biggest name in League 1 right now. It is Doué. Like, honestly, EA could not have picked a bigger name player, one of the most hyped players in the world at the moment, for how he's playing in the UCL, for how he's been playing for PSG in general. What a player. Like, how much hype is there for this card? I'm even considering, I've not used any of his cards, and I think that's where some of the hype is with this Doué. Of course, he has the Player of the Month SBC that is out right now, which a lot of people maybe have just been doing because it's not that expensive, and he could fit evolution soon. But you look at these stats on this card and you think, what is a 94, maybe a 95 if we're lucky, team of the season card for him going to look like? 3 playstyle pluses. I don't really know if they drop a 4 playstyle plus SBC straight away. If they did, that would be crazy. But like, I'm actually really interested in that, because first team of the season SBC, first TOTS card for him, I'm down. If it's a good price, if it's a great card, sign me up. Like, that would be a great way to start team of the season with a player like this. So that's what it comes down to, is how much is it going to be? But there's no question there is going to be hype. And of course, it does come down to the statistics and how much of a boost he gets as well. Already has really high pace and dribbling. Again, this is a concept card. It's not confirmed, but I'm actually kind of excited for this SBC because I've never used him before. I've heard great things about him in game. People have done evolutions for him. I played against somebody who made this Player of the Month Doué in Foot Champs yesterday. Somebody made this 90 rated Doué a team of the season cosmetic card, and now, you know, they're feeling a little bit silly because we've got this SBC that's been leaked, but this guy's got a lot of hype. So I love that from EA. Great SBC choice there. I'm even intrigued because of who it is. It's gonna, like we said, come down to the price and come down to the ratings, but that's a big one. Now, the other leaked SBC player is a pretty big one as well. Thuram, Dream Chasers icon, is set to come, is an SBC as well soon. Finally, EA Sports, a defender. Man, I look at my team and what's lacking the most? Defenders. I think a lot of you guys would love this as well. Finally, a center back or right back that you could just craft towards, you could work towards with all the fodder there's going to be during team of the season. I mean, this card was 3.5 million coins last week, 3.7 million coins after he went out of packs from Dream Chasers, where he was in packs like 2.5 mil. This is going to be an SBC that a lot of people complete. I think the only thing is he does not have Defender++, but I feel like most people are maybe going to try to use him as a right back, more of a defensive right back with fullback++, but he's got the aerial, he's got relentless, 3 defending playstyle pluses, and, you know, he's got serviceable passing, but it's all about the defending and the physical with this card. The Thuram SBCs this year, man, we had Kefrem Thuram, we had Marcus Thuram at the beginning of the year with the Player of the Month. and the Road to the Knockouts SBCs. Now we have Father Lillian Thuram getting a Icon SBC for Dream Chasers. Like, if this is priced somewhere around the realm of 2.5 mil, I think that would be a decent price. I know his card on the market is less than that now because of the panic selling, but I don't think EA is going to make this super cheap because they know that we're needing a big-time top-tier defender. And I think that's going to make fodder go up as well, at least a little bit this weekend, as a lot of people, like I mentioned, are going to start opening packs. And sure, that might supply these cards a little bit. I don't think you want to buy fodder at this very moment. I just think fodder, I mean, man, 22K on Sunday was crazy for these 90 rated. That was definitely the low point. But I think fodder, as you can tell, is just kind of slowly climbing because of the hype of the SBCs and the fact that I think people are going to want to dig into these SBCs this weekend. So watch the 89s, 90s, 91s, and 92s. But long term, what we've kind of mentioned this before, one thing that you see during Team of the Season is a lot of players are high rated in TOTS, and a lot of those higher rated 92s, 93s, 94s end up being very cheap, and that creates really cheap top tier fodder. So I would be careful investing in the 92s, the 93s, and the 94s right now, but the 89s, 90s, and 91s, they could have a bit of a spike this weekend if we get Thuram and Doué both, if they're hyped. If people just want to crap them because they're French players, they have hype in general for the Icon and for Doué with his first TOTS card. I think those cards could spike up. I think this fodder could spike up this weekend. Informs will be a part of that as well, and you can make some good coin with that. It just feels a little bit risky because we're definitely going to have some pack supply on Friday night with this promo coming out. Now, back down to this leak tweet here. You see at the bottom where you have all the bombazos. This tweet absolutely exploded yesterday, but maybe for reasons that we didn't really expect. So Foot Police tweeted out all these bombazo emojis basically, right? He's basically saying here, there's some big leaks that are incoming, but he doesn't allude to what they are. He says it's not about Doué. So this got a lot of people interested, and there was a whole lot of speculation coming off of this. Some people thought it was going to be another big player SBC. He did say in this tweet for Thuram that this is the first bombazo, right? I believe he also responded to this tweet later on with a second bombazo, which is 4 playstyle plus evolutions. We're going to talk about that in a second. So he said this is just the second. So there's more news related to this insane tweet and insane leaks that he has. But one of the things that came of this yesterday was people saying that exchanges were going to come back during Team of this season. And actually, this is a really interesting note, guys. FIFA Trading Romania, I'm refreshing his page because I was looking for a tweet that he posted not long after this was being talked about, that the possibility of exchanges and rumors of that coming during Team of the Season might be happening. He posted a tweet and it said that he said no news on exchanges. Guys, he has deleted that tweet. This is just a couple hours ago. He had that tweet up and now it is gone. So either he has news about exchanges and it's actually happening, or the rumors are still so strong that he wasn't confident with that tweet. I don't know. He's usually a leaker that we can trust, so maybe something changed there, and that's why he deleted his tweet. Now, there are some other tweets that are going around. This is the latest one. Guys, I can't be getting my hopes up for these. I'll be completely honest, right? It's got to be one of the main guys, the leak guys that we look at every single day. We're talking Foot Sheriff, ASY Foot Trader, Foot Police. It's got to be Romania. It's got to be one of those guys who we see consistent leaking success from and credibility from all the time on this game. Like guys with Twitter accounts yesterday popping up all over Twitter saying that there are leaks that are incoming, and the one guy who said that leaks were incoming and his tweet was blowing up, he deactivated his account because then FIFA Trading Romania kind of hit him with that tweet, but now it's been deleted. So who knows, man? This could be all for clout or this could be legit. What I would tell you is wait until we see pack code added. I know some people are like, Nate, pack code's already been added for exchanges. It was there last year. I mean, just wait until we see at least a leak. I personally think there is pack code that's added, but wait until we see a leak from one of our big name leakers, as we mentioned, and then we'd see some hype and some real hype for the exchanges. So that's the one thing I wanted to mention because, of course, we all want exchanges. It's the number one thing that we miss from FC24, and we do not have it yet. I still think that we're going to get them this year, but will Team of the Season be the time where we get them? That's something to kind of keep an eye out for. Now, the last couple of leaks that we have to discuss, especially related to the Season Pass, are going to be in a second. But here's an SBC leak for an Eredivisie player, Pai Chow from Feyenoord. He's going to be getting an SBC. Evidently, it's a TOTS honorable mention card as well. It's not a real Team of the Season. It's an honorable mention for him there. That was leaked by Foot Sheriff. Now, also, this is the real big leak news, guys. I mean, it's not like we had groundbreaking new news about the paid season pass, but we are now 1 day away. Guys, we're 1 day away, and usually the day before a new season comes out, we are getting more news and information related to what players, maybe how much, or just more information in general related to the next season pass. This is kind of what we all know right now. It's rumored to be 500,000 coins. Ribery, Ferran Torres, and Dan Burn are all cards that are going to be inside of it. So probably going to get some information from leaks today. I don't know if EA would release official like statements on this beforehand. Since it is adding in like a pretty big feature and it does involve monetization, I would maybe hope that they would at least release some statements like, hey, this is how it's going to work. Here's an example of the rewards or something like that. Hopefully we get something like that today on Wednesday, since this is coming tomorrow. And we're going to, of course, talk a lot about it tomorrow, and we'll be waiting to see what this properly entails and still how this is going to impact the game as a whole. So this is one of the biggest news, at least right now. Just to add on top of that, we do have confirmed that the 4 playstyle plus evolutions that we saw leaked a while back from ASY are legit. He said again, playstyle plus evolutions are coming in the paid/premium pass, up to 4 playstyle pluses. I'd have to imagine that these are near the end of the season pass, but those max 94 evos, max 95 evolutions are actually legit, guys, and that's crazy. Like, that's insane. You can put finesse plus on a 95 rated player. If they already have 3 playstyle pluses, you could take them to 4. So when we get to that point in the season, that's going to make some cards go crazy in price, and that's going to make some cards that we've already evolved look even crazier. I'm so stoked for this, even though it looks like it's going to be inside of the paid pass for sure. 4 playstyle plus evolutions as like a evo consumable, adding a playstyle plus, albeit these are 6 of the most OP playstyle pluses in the game. That's pretty big stuff. So the hype continues to roll in for sure for the paid season pass, because the rewards continue to look really, really insane. And we also have one more player that's been leaked. It is Goossens, a Serie A team of the season related card, and most likely in the season pass too, because Serie A TOTS is not for a number of weeks. So you would imagine he is going to be, that's official stats too, but you got to imagine he's going to be a part of the season pass. So that is all the leaks that we have right now at this very time. It's crazy, right? It is absolutely insane, with the season pass being one of the biggest variables and changes we've seen to this game in a long time. We have, of course, all the team of the season leaks for those players, and we have the SBC leaks for the Taram Dream Chaser and everything else. Man, TOTS hype is for real, and it is almost here, guys. I cannot wait for it. I'm so ready for it. Now, talking about the market just a little bit more, just be careful. I do think the 500,000 coin cost, if it is going to be that, 500, 750K, who knows? Whatever the cost is for this season pass, if the rewards are that crazy, I do think there could be some more drops on the market, and I do think there's going to be more fluctuation. So, like this Charlton here, who has just actually rebounded. He was 510,000 coins. I picked up 2 of them. Looks like he's now gone back up to like 560. I'm going to be that guy, and I'm going to list right here, and I'm going to take my, what is that, like 20, 25,000 coins of profit. I'm going to try to get the sale. Same thing here with this Rodrigo. I bought him for 1.42. Hopefully we get a sale on the 1.5s. We're good to go. And I did buy a Shoe Mini as well at 600,000 coins flat, and it looks like he is 6. Ooh, he's still 620, but he's pretty rare. Hopefully this rebounds back to like 670, 680. We can get some sales there, and I'd be very, very happy. So, ooh, looks like we did just sell something. The coins are flying up. This is lovely. Rodrigo for 152. So I bought that for 1.39. So that's a nice little flip. But I'm going to try to not be involved in too many cards just because of that paid season pass, and I think it's going to impact the market. Now, let's get past that and look what's today on Wednesday. We're not quite to Thursday yet, but today on Wednesday, what do we have? Well, I'm going to mention this again because it's still out there, the Showdown SBC, and since this game is not very far away, this SBC has got to be soon. Ansu Fati and Arda Güler, I really think this is going to be today now since it wasn't yesterday. EA usually like to give us at least 2 or 3 days ahead of time on these showdowns, so watch out for this one today. Fati and Güler both look really good. We'll have to see what the skill move and weak foot combination is for those cards, but I think there's a really good chance that that is today, as is our normal Wednesday refresh of the campaign player pick. It's already a 1 of 4. I don't know what they're going to change about this, if they change anything, but that's an SBC that I'm definitely going to be skipping at the moment, with most of the hype on packs to save for a team of the season. Everything else, of course, is going to be refreshing today too. You know, your TOTS grind, the 25 of those. I got to catch up and do my super daily silvers. Your 83 10s and 14s, those are obviously going to be refreshing. So keep a close eye out for that. And as I mentioned, the Team of the Week tradable refresh too. Now, last thing, Evos. Like I mentioned, we got to get an Evo today. I was so surprised to not get one yesterday on a Tuesday. Tuesdays recently have been good Evo days, but since maybe the Gladiator is expiring today, we would get it today on a Wednesday. So watch out for the right back evolution that cannot be a center back, right? And watch out for a striker Evo, which this is one that's been leaked to be really, really good. We'll just have to see how much it costs and how big of an upgrade it does give us for some of these cards here that we're looking to get boosted and juiced before team of the season with some evolutions. So that's what's to watch out for today on a Wednesday. Of course, no new team of the week because there are no new team of the weeks coming into this game. We are past team of the week threshold, past team of week 30. And all it is the Team of the Week packs and the refreshes there. So that's one of the reasons why, actually, they're going up so much in price. So that's going to be the video for me today, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think of the SBCs. Are you excited for Due? Are you excited for the Taram? Does it not make you want to open your packs that much? Or are you still saving for like a Prem TOTS or maybe a Bundesliga or maybe La Liga towards the end? Or is this kind of like, yeah, you know what? I will open a few packs for this just to see how it goes. Or maybe you wait until you actually see the SBCs and the price of them to truly decide that. Let me know in the comments, man. But I'm so hyped. We are almost there to team of the season, guys. But that's a lot of leaks, and there's going to be more today. So make sure to drop a follow on the Twitch channel. Drop a subscription here to the YouTube. We'll be streaming live today with all the latest up-to-date leaks. And we'll talk about them again tomorrow as we dig into the paid season pass details on that video here on the channel. If you guys enjoyed this one, drop a thumbs up on it, and of course comment below any questions that you might have, and I will see you guys today in the stream. It's been TheFutAccountant. Have a great Wednesday. Peace out.